Hey guys, we are at Smith Nature Friendly Farms and we are adding a new pollinator patch, and I want to show you the before and the after. Alright guys, this is where we are starting our next pollinator patch. So if you haven't seen our other video, we had a pollinator patch over along the garden over there. So quite a few butterflies, bees, all kinds of beautiful creatures were all over that patch, and I've decided to add another one. A bee needs to visit 5,000 flowers in a day. You can look around this landscape right now as it is. Now keep in mind it is early spring, it's not quite full flower season yet, but really there's not a lot of flowers. So if they need 5,000 flowers right now, they're probably going to have to go way over there to that tree and then do a lot of work to keep finding more flowers. So my goal is to be pollinator friendly and have minimally 5,000 flowers within my garden. So we will start by planting. We will replant the row that we had over there, and then we're going to add a new row in here, and there's already a little patch that we have started around that pole. Tiny, but this in itself will be huge and it'll be beautiful. It will also have a lot of benefit to me as a gardener. It attracts all the pollinators to my garden area where I need pollination. So super fantastic. We are working in balance together. This is the starting of it. You can see I've got plastic down. I started that out in the fall, and I just designated this as the zone. I don't plant anything in this region. That's the first no dig spot that will have some sort of plant in it. But I'll be lifting all this plastic up. I've actually already started right here. I've got some foxglove, some bee balm, some sage, and I'm going to actually add to it and put a bunch of seeds down in here. So looks ugly right now, but by the next time I show you this, it will be amazing. Okay, talk about turning what was super ugly into something super awesome. But this is the pollinator patch all the way up and down to that pole. Looks a million times better. Let's see what we can see. There's a wasp in there. Lots of people don't like wasps, but they are actually a beneficial pollinator as well, and they eat some of the bad bugs. Those of you that can't stand hornworms, wasps usually take them out, so be kind to them. And I saw some skippers on here the other day. There's lots of wasps. And these are sunflowers. Oh look, we've got a little spider. And the sunflowers will pop into action as well. Oh, there's a skipper right there. Hi. Hi, bunny. Oh, and there's a honeybee. A little tiny bee. My shadow's going to be in the way. It's the only problem with filming in the sun. And then crossing over here, don't mind the plastic, it's my weed management tactic. I'm a lazy gardener. Lots of things coming in. I did lose, actually, I think a couple of those plants that I initially showed you. There were 3 that I had planted at the very start before I even got going, it seemed, and I don't think they're still there. And then I didn't do this section, so it's still ugly and messy. This is going to be part of the expanded no-till area, so I keep slowly expanding no-till as I go. And then this is the little tiny pollinator patch that was started around the pole. And the pole housed I think a mountain bluebird. It might have been a different kind of bird, but definitely looked like a bluebird. And this pollinator patch has some Megara, Galarnia, asters. There's a couple, oh, there's some yarrow down there. So that's great. And then I'll expand and clean up this little spot here. Once I'm done, this plastic will come over here for a bit and kill this off. And that'll be another section of no-till. So essentially we have our second pollinator patch. Now, actually, I can give you a look at the first one. It looks quite a bit different. This is the original pollinator patch, and it's, you're now looking way back over there is the second one, and this is the first one. This one's interesting because what's happened over time is the native plants have peeped in, and like this is like an ironweed, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it usually is full of pollinators. And some of these guys are definitely planted, but lots of them have just appeared. I think it's called Coreopsis or Coreopsis, I can't remember. And this guy, also some Gara, will also be covered in more flowers. But this one's a bit different, and it's got quite the different mixture, which isn't what it's like last year. Last year it was quite full of zinnias. That's how I started it out. But it's coming together. Like this is some clover. I don't pull the clover out because the bumblebees love clover. So if we're going to mow the grass, the clover can exist within here for sure. We do have a giant clover patch in the back though, but this is just, these are patches that ensures that I try and hit my goal of 5,000 flowers, and I have no doubt we'll hit that with some of our efforts. So that's the pollinator patch original, and the one over there is number 2.